On the coldest night of the year, beneath the walls of the Kremlin, supporters of Alexei Navalny gathered to raise their voices in protest at the suspended prison sentence handed out to the political activist and the jailing of his younger brother Oleg, sentenced to 3.5 years in a labour camp. This was an unauthorised gathering, and the police and riot police were drafted in their hundreds. Dozens of protesters were taken away. But for those in the crowd, the chant was freedom.
We came here to support the Navalny brothers because the government is being unfair to them.
I came here not just because of Navalny, but because of all our political prisoners and our unjust judicial system.
Alexei Navalny was in court earlier in the morning, where he was found guilty with his brother on charges of embezzlement. But he was given a suspended sentence of 3.5 years to remain under house arrest until his appeal is heard later in the year. His supporters claim the trial is another attempt by the Kremlin to curb dissent in Russia. Many of those at the rally had come hoping to see Navalny himself. Twitter was filled with his message and pictures of him on a train heading to the Kremlin Square. For Alexei Navalny, breaking the conditions of his house arrest and coming here was always going to be a huge risk, but it was Navalny himself at the court who'd asked the people to come here in protest, and he was determined to join them. He never made it to the square. The authorities allowed the rally to last exactly 2 hours before the riot police formed ranks and slowly drove the crowd out of the square, funneled into the nearest metro stations. Other protest meetings took place in Petersburg and in London, but the crowds were far less than expected, especially here at the Kremlin. Peter Sharp, Al Jazeera, Moscow.